All of you wannabe Blue Hives out there have probably spent hours watching Blue Hive comp videos in hopes to someday make it on the leaderboards, but all of them seem to be different, causing you to change bees left and right. In this video, I will be clearing up all of this blue buffoonery by showing you the best Blue Hive composition to date. Now without further ado, let's jump right into it. Yo, how's it going, guys? My name is CatMix, and today we will be discussing Blue Hive compositions. The Blue Hive meta has changed drastically over these past few months, especially the transition between Beesmas and, normal bee swarm simulator. So I will be going over the most recent Blue Hive meta. Basically, I would like to discuss bees, and as usual, we're going to break them up into categories to make it a lot easier for you guys to understand. But first, I want you guys to just get a grasp of the different types of blue hives you can be. Yeah, there's more than one type of blue hive. So you can be a boosting blue hive where you just boost and do casual grinding and stuff with a boost, and then you can be just a pure macro blue hive, which is pretty much what I am right now because I don't have enough time to play the game properly. I will be discussing the macro hive first because I feel like it's the hive that most people are going to be doing. So let's start off with the bomb category, and that is pretty much the meta for blue hives right now. It's just bombs. If you guys don't know what a bomb is in Bee Swarm Simulator, it's basically just I'll go over the different bees that accommodate bombs. So first bee that you're gonna want to have for bombs will be a bomber bee. Obviously, just from the name you can kind of tell it's related to bombs, because it is a bomber bee. But yeah, you're gonna want one of these in your hive for that 15% bomb pollen. You're gonna want to get yourself a gifted frosty bee for that blue bomb pollen. Yes, it gives you 30% blue bomb pollen. It has to be gifted, you guys. And then moving on, we're going to have the buoyant bee, and this is the most important bee for blue bombs because it gives blue bomb plus, which will give you a lot of pollen, you guys, and it'll fill your balloons, which is what you want when you're macroing. You want a lot of these bombs to go off so it can activate your pop star so you can get more pollen. You're gonna want so many of these bees. You're gonna want 24 of them. So the reason I have 23 right now is because I have a gifted fuzzy bee. Gifted fuzzy bee, it gives you 1 times 1.1 bomb power, which is very helpful. But I've heard a lot of people say you have to remove this if your ult has a gifted fuzzy bee in it, which mine does. I didn't remove it because I like the extra bomb power, but it's up to you guys if you want to remove it for another buoyant bee to get that buoyant count up to 24. I think that's it for bomb bees, and then we're gonna be moving on to the focus category. So this is the category of bees which will give you focus tokens and also melody for that extra crit pollen, so if your bombs crit, they'll collect 2 times more pollen, which I have discussed in my mid-hive video. You're going to want to have a looker bee, and this will give you 25% critical power, so it'll make your crits collect more than 2 times pollen, which is very overpowered. So you're gonna want a looker bee, you're gonna want a commander bee for that crit chance, and then you're going to want your gifted music bees. You're gonna want 4 of these, not so much for the focus and melody, it's mainly for the token link tokens. So your last one will be tabby bee, which does 50% critical power. The next category that we will be discussing will be the token link category, and this will be all your bees that will give you token links and also collect tokens for you, or aid in collecting tokens, I guess. The first bee that you're going to want for the macro hive will be a stubborn bee, and this will increase your ability token lifespan, and that's the main reason you're going to want this, so that your tokens stay there longer, so you can have extra time to get those tokens token link tokens to collect balloons. So the stubborn bee kind of aids in that. That's why I'm putting this in this category. But your next bee you're going to want for the token links is the shocked bee. And this will give haste as well, which is helpful for collecting it in the field, going faster and everything. And then, yeah, mainly just token links is the reason you're going to have this, just because it gives it pretty often. Music bee, you're going to want 4 of these for that token link, and then I think that's it for the token link token category. Then we're going to be moving on to the boost category, and this will be all your bees that are going to be boosting your blue hive. The reason you're not having cool bee in your hive, I should probably go over this. The reason you're not having cool bee in your hive is because the 15% extra blue pollen will fill your hive quicker, and it's just more worth it to have a buoyant bee in place of this, because this bee is really not that much blue pollen. So your boosting bees will be your bucko bee and your frosty bee, and also your tadpole bees, because your tadpole bees also give blue boost and everything. So yeah, you're gonna want 8 of these tadpole bees, by the way. 8 tadpole bees, 24 buoyants, 23 to 24 buoyants for a macro hive. And yeah, then we're gonna moving on to event bees, and this will be for the macro hive as well. So you're gonna want a bear bee because it's just overpowered, gives you 10% more pollen. Then you're gonna want a gummy bee, obviously, for that honey per pollen gifted hive bonus. And then you're going to finally want a tabby bee for that critical power, and then a windy bee. And then I'm going to be moving on to the boost hive. So the boost hive is going to be a little bit different. If you are boosting solo, you're going to want more tadpole bees. So you're going to want at least 12 tadpole bees and then 18 buoyant bees for a boosting hive. Also, you're going to want to add in festive bee for the festive gift and festive mark if you have that bee equip. And this will just help your bombs convert, I guess, when that festive mark is active, so that your bag doesn't fill as quickly, because blue is very atrocious for bag explosions. But yeah, then you're gonna want a photon bee if you're filling too quickly for that 5% instant conversion, and that would be for boosting hive only. You could put a windy bee in here too for the collecting of the bubbles, because the tornado will pop all the bubbles for you and build your pop star a bit quicker. When you have a gifted windy bee, actually, you'll have a rain cloud plus, so it'll give you more like pollen multipliers from rain clouds. You're also gonna want a cool bee as well in your hive for that 15% blue pollen for the boosting hive. I'm gonna scroll through my bees so that you guys can kind of see like which ones are that I have in my hive right now. This is the hive that I run, and I make quite a bit per day. So I make like 14.3 trillion today, which is 48th place. So I think I'm pretty qualified to actually show this to you guys. So yeah, if you want to make as much as me, just copy this hive build for yourself if you're purely a macro hive. But yeah, that pretty much concludes my blue hive video. Yeah, guys, let me know if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.